Volunteers and friends are remembering a Canadian frontline aid worker reportedly killed in Ukraine. NGO Road to Relief says that Anthony Ihnat, known as Tonko, was killed after a Russian missile struck a vehicle. Ihnat and 3 other volunteers were outside Bakhmut, Spain, saying a 32-year-old national was also killed. The other 2 volunteers were seriously wounded. Adam Oak is a volunteer with Paracrew Humanitarian Aid. He's our guest this morning. Anthony wasn't just a colleague of yours, he was also a friend. I'm sorry for your loss. How will you best remember him?
Good morning, and thank you. I will best remember him as a very compassionate individual, a person that brought joy into everyone's life that he met, somebody that means a lot to everybody that was around him.
It must feel so shocking that he's gone. How did he first get involved in the Ukraine aid effort?
Just by watching media, like many of us did in the beginning of the war in 2022 in February. Seeing what he was witnessing on social media and the news, he felt compelled to go out there and help, and that's exactly what he did. He sold all his personal belongings, including his pickup truck, and he went out there, and he had been out there for more than a year and a half consecutively, helping thousands of people on a daily basis.
Yeah, you know, and one of our reporters, in interviewing him, you know, you could really get the sense from him that he really wanted to do all that he could to help. You have also volunteered in Ukraine. Can you share with us a little bit of your own experience?
It's a very unique experience. It's not something very easy to put into words. You don't really know what to expect when you first go there, but you pick up and you learn a lot along the way. You see the best in humanity, and you also witness the worst in humanity, unfortunately, because of the war. But it's a very fulfilling job, and I wouldn't change my experience for anything.
What are some of the challenges that face aid workers on the ground in Ukraine right now as this war continues?
Our biggest difficulties right now is getting the aid where it needs to go. Road conditions, especially in these villages, are very difficult to traverse. So there's the possibility of being broken down, and there's possibility of a flat tire getting stuck in mud. So that brings a lot of difficulty to it. There's also the difficulty of knowing that we are in a situation where our lives and safety are at risk, and our families and friends back home are having to deal with that stress on a daily basis.
Adam, if you can share with us, just as we close here, the response and reaction you get from citizens of Ukraine who know that you have left the comforts of your own home to be there to help them through this time.
Incredibly grateful to have us there, which does mean a lot for us. The support we get from the Ukrainian people is uncomparable. Very generous and kind and welcoming people, and very, very grateful for what we do there.
For the rest of Canada who, you know, watches the scenes of war that are happening in Ukraine from the comforts of their own home, what would you want them to know about what people are experiencing on the ground there now?
It's difficult, and it's difficult knowing that there's a lot of people that need assistance, and we are limited by what we have come in, whether it be financial or supplies donated to organizations. And organizations need this flow coming in from civilians all around the world so that we can continue our work.
Adam, I want to thank you for being with us today. And once again, I share with you all of our condolences on the loss of your friend.
Thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.